Again, thank you to the Republican Party for putting this on tonight. Thank you for everybody that showed up. We have to have this kind of participation. This is an election that touches everybody in this county. This is an election that will probably decide the direction of this sheriff's office takes for the next several terms. It's incredibly important that you be aware of the issues that we're dealing with. Be aware of what's going on in your community. Please, please, take action. Ask questions. If you've got a complaint, if you've got a concern, please talk to us and address it. There's tremendous growth that's coming to this county. That has tremendous potential to make us a leader in this part of Georgia. I want people to look at Bulloch County and look at Statesboro and say, that's where we want to live. I want them to look from outside of this county at the sheriff's office and say, that's where I want to work. We've never had a vacancy that we've had a hard time filling. And we filled them at the expense of other agencies because people wanted to come work for us. And that is a blessing I am eternally thankful for. That means we're doing something right. We need to keep driving on and doing the right things. We need to be proactive on law enforcement. We need to be proactive on our community engagement with people. We need to be responsible to our taxpayers. And we need to be good partners, not only to the law enforcement agencies, to the district attorney's office, to the court system, to our board of commissioners, our city councilmen. It's only by working together and having a sheriff with the vision to put these people together and push forward for the same objective will we make this sheriff's office take that next step. Take that step into what could truly be a great office for a great community. My primary concern is simply this: the peace and safety of you and your families going forward into the future. I would like to be a part of making that a reality in our community. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for your questions.
The sheriff is the highest ranking law enforcement official in the county. He is elected by each and every one of you in all of Bulloch County. I know without a shadow of a doubt that I can perform that duty as sheriff. I know that with the support of the hard-working men and women of our office, with untapped knowledge, their support and your support, I can make it happen. I promise to be accessible and accountable for my actions. Training. It will be never ending. We got some of the finest training officers there is at the sheriff's office. The safety of those officers depends on that training. That's one thing, working closely with the Board of Commissioners, the chairman, and the county manager, I would never take a back seat on. I cannot cut on safety and training. Again, back to our people inside our office. Those salaries, the years you've worked, getting your pay where it needs to be at. It's not so much that you need to be there several hours to make up maybe a bill that you need to pay that week. We need to make sure that your salary's where it needs to be. And your benefits need to be where they need to be. We want to stay tough on crime. And again, follow through with our deputy inside the school. I think that's a wonderful thing. It's some kind of a deterrent. And it keeps us from running up and down throughout. It has been one heck of a campaign. I'm running against an incumbent office. It's hard. It's been an uphill battle.